Welcome back to the news at 10. Learn Africa Education Development Foundation has presented awards to the best 3 students in the 2015-2016 NECO examination at their annual Excellence Awards ceremony. They are Ebun Gabriel, Suleiman Ibrahim, both of the School for the Gifted, Wagwalada, Abuja, and Mary Osemeke of Louisville Senior Girls Secondary School, also in Abuja. At the presentation in Lagos, the management of Learn Africa says that the gesture is to foster education development in the country.
The management and guests of Learn Africa Education Development Foundation are in this hall for their annual Excellence Awards ceremony. But first, the organizers draw home their commitments to sustainable education development in Nigeria.
It all began in 2012 when Learn Africa PLC, the foremost publishing company through its corporate social responsibility arm, the Learn Africa Education Development Foundation, instituted these awards in part to support our country's quest in bringing about a complete qualitative transformation in the education sector by rewarding academic excellence.
The awards lined up for the day include New Concept Prize for the best grades in English language and mathematics, and the Dr. Stella Adadevo Best Prize in Biology. One after the other, the students come forward for the awards. And finally, the big one, the best 3 students in the 2015-2016 NECO examination.
Overall, best candidates.
Congratulations.
The recipients expressed their gratitude to Learn Africa Foundation.
This opportunity they are giving to us, we have done very well and have distinguished ourselves from our peers. And so I appreciate them because they're actually doing a nice work.
They have succeeded in proving to those who demand proof that hard work really pays.
I want to specifically thank Learn Africa PLC.
To whom much is given, much is expected. And with contributions like this to the education sector, one may expect an improvement in students' performance.
Thank you so much. God bless.
Well, congratulations to all the winners. And let's take a look at some sports for the day. Here's Kayode Alayode.
Welcome to Sports News. The League Management Company of Nigeria, LMC, has approved the Kwara Stadium complex in Ilorin to host Nigeria Professional Football League matches for the 2016-2017 season. League Management Company inspected facilities at the stadium and are pleased with what was on ground there. Newly promoted side Abubakar Bukola Saraki, ABS Football Club of Ilorin, is expected to play their home matches at the stadium. And in the UEFA Champions League, 16 teams have booked their places in the knockout phase after the last round of matches. Bayer Leverkusen beat group leaders Monaco 3-0 to seal second spot, while Tottenham Hotspur defeated CSKA Moscow 3-1, but will now play in the Europa after finishing in third place. Borussia Dortmund held on to the top spot in the Group F after forcing defending champions Real Madrid to a 2-2 draw, while Ligue Warsaw beat Sporting Lisbon 1-0 to secure the third place. And Nigeria's Women's Football League NWFL chairman Aisha Falode has appealed to the Nigeria Football Federation to quicken the process to offset the Super Falcons after Women's Championship entitlements. Falode said the reality on the ground calls for the caution and understanding for all parties, but pleaded with the NFF to do everything humanly possible to pay all the side's entitlements. And those are the major stories in the world of sports. I'm Kayode Alayode. The rest of the news continues in just a moment.
Ghanaians have gone to the polls to choose their next president in what analysts say is a tight race between President John Mahama and veteran opposition leader Nana Akufo-Addo. All 7 candidates have pledged to keep the process peaceful, but an opposition supporter died when a rally turned violent on Monday. And a Pakistani International Airlines flight with more than 40 people on board has crashed in the north of the country. Officials say the flight lost contact with the control tower on its way to Islamabad. The army says that 21 bodies have been recovered from the crash site. U.S. President-elect Donald Trump has been named as Time magazine's Person of the Year for 2016. The property tycoon took the title after winning an unexpected victory over Hillary Clinton in November's presidential election. Mr. Trump says the award is, quote, a great honor which means a lot to him. He was chosen from a shortlist that included Mrs. Clinton and Russian President Vladimir Putin. The former leader of the UK Independence Party, Nigel Farage, was also on the list for his role in the successful campaign for Britain to leave the European Union. Mrs. Clinton came second in the selection. And the main news again. The chairman of Channels Media Group, Mr. John Momoh, today sounded the closing gong at the Nigerian Stock Exchange as part of activities marking the station's 21st anniversary. The chairman and some members of his management team, who also met with the management of the NSE, said he's confident in the stock market. Also today, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission stormed the residence of Justice Rita Ofili Ajumogobia in what the anti-graft body said was in search of her children whose names featured in their investigations. And that's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks so much for staying with us. I'm Ijoma Onyato. Do have a good night.